MPD Interim Police Chief C.J. Davis agreed to talk with WREG today about several major issues facing Memphis. The only ones we could not ask her about involved the Tyree Nichols case and the Department of Justice. Tonight, WREG's Alex Coleman with his one-on-one interview with Davis.
In a wide-ranging interview about the city of Memphis, MPD Interim Police Chief C.J. Davis sits down with your news leader to talk about crime-fighting successes in 2024 and some of the challenges that still remain in the new year.
I think we don't want to do a victory lap just yet because we haven't gotten to a point where we feel that Memphis is in a sustainable, state as it relates to crime just yet. But we are moving in the right direction. We're seeing significant progress.
According to City of Memphis data, crime in the Bluff City dropped dramatically this year. But what about crime in downtown Memphis and perceptions that it's unsafe?
It is safe to come downtown. Our downtown space is not experiencing anything different than other cities, major cities.
In 2024, downtown crime in Memphis is down 26.4%. Downtown motor vehicle thefts are down 48.3%, and downtown violent crimes are down 33.9% compared to last year, according to the city's numbers. To make it safer, MPD will be expanding downtown safety strategies and technologies. A new downtown command center is under construction near Peabody Place, and the city will add hundreds of new high-definition surveillance cameras downtown.
And in the last 3 years, the Memphis Police Department has been working on growing our camera network. That technology is critical because we don't have officers to put on every corner of the city.
Davis also says there's been an increase in recovered firearms and a decrease in stolen guns. But she admits the state's new permitless carry law has not helped.
Which really increase the numbers of weapons. And in my mind, as I look at crime numbers and various types of scenarios as it relates to criminal activity, many times something as simple as an argument turns into a gunfight because everybody is carrying a weapon now, even in domestic situations,
As for gang activity in Memphis, it's believed 48 gangs operate in the city, but there are few signs of Venezuelan gangs here.
I think what's more of a concern for the city of Memphis should be the fact that we have neighborhood gangs. Venezuelan gangs have not been, prevalent in our area.
But what about repeat offenders and criminal defendants who continue to go through what some have described as a revolving door of our court system?
We have to really understand the bail and bond system, and work to help influence whatever changes need to be made in that regard. The last thing in the world we want to see is a person being victimized of a serious crime, and that individual who committed that crime is out in 7 days committing another serious violent crime.
Another problem in Memphis, children turning to crime such as auto theft, smash and grabs, and more violent crimes.
An uptick in auto thefts last year. And fortunately, this year it's about 20% less auto thefts by juveniles. It's less juveniles possessing weapons. One kid or child possessing a weapon is too much.
And when it comes to the city council making Interim Chief Davis permanent police chief again, she says she's not concerned about titles.
Well, as I've said to other people, I came to Memphis as a chief, a highly regarded chief, and titles don't concern me, but I continue to do the work. And I think that's what's important, and not be distracted by, the narrative. Getting the work done.
Memphis's top cop with a message for the Bluff City in 2025.
I think Memphis should be optimistic right now. I think they should be optimistic. This is a pivotal time in our city.
Reporting for your news leader in Memphis, Alex Coleman, WREG TV, News Channel 3.
Look.